Well, here's a question for you. Do you know what your credit rating is? Credit scoring has always been very important. It's an important part of the loan approval process, but suddenly it bears even more weight than ever. If you've defaulted on a loan, paid your bills late or not at all, or are juggling several credit cards, your credit score is probably taking a major hit. Here with 5 smart and simple sure ways for you to improve your credit score and get you back in the black is Dean Wegner of W.J. Bradley, who's also a certified consumer credit counselor. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Connie.
Well, first of all, help people understand what their credit score even is.
Your credit score is a mechanism created to let lenders know where are you today and your ability to borrow money and, more importantly, repay it. So it's really about now. So it's not so much what it was like years ago or the future. It's about now, because if you're in dire straits, the first thing you're going to do is go borrow money to go get current somewhere else. So it's designed to alert people.
And it really comes down to a number. You're assigned a number that says how good you are. It's a grade.
It's a credit risk score, yes.
Yeah. So where do we really want to be in that grading?
You know, for your life, you really want to be above 700. 620 is where the ability to purchase a home starts, and anything below that, you really need to start doing your homework.
Yeah. So you say there are 5 ways that we can get our credit score kind of pumped up and back on track and healthy again.
Exactly.
And the first one is be on time. What do you mean by that?
Well, whatever you do, when you get a bill in the mail, pay it on time. Whatever you do, just don't be late. If you get a collection notice or someone's collecting money from you, pay attention to this. The most common 30-day late right now is people moving. So watch your mail. Make sure you forward it properly.
You can really do that online now, too, through the post office. It's super easy to have that done.
Exactly.
Okay, don't be late. And the second point you say is shrink your credit ratio. What does that mean?
Well, the credit model works like this. So if you're maxed out, that's 100%. You're going to lose points. Pay it down 30% to 70, you're going to gain points. 50% is the next threshold. Your goal is to be below 50 on any consumer credit debt like that. So make sure you know where you're at. 50% is a good rule of thumb to get it below.
Gosh, and you can get even farther down than you're
pay it off, ideally, but you know,
really
if you're going to have a goal, 50% is good.
Hey, speaking of paying it off, you say pay off a card. Get one of those just out of there completely.
Exactly. If you have 10 credit cards, start with the smallest one first. Get rid of those. That will increase your FICO score. So eliminate the small ones and then just have that last big one and just throw chunks at it until it's gone. Once you're out of debt, stay out of debt forever.
Okay, now when you say, though, pay it off, you don't mean get rid of the card. You just mean pay it off and then put it away someplace and don't use it, right?
Exactly. You want to keep it open because the credit model, again, going back to where are you today? Well, I have $100,000 I could borrow today, but I elect not to. You're not a risk. The person has 100 and they owe 100, that person's maxed out, red flags everywhere, so watch out.
Okay, so I have a simple little tip of things that you can use. If you have a hard time not spending the credit card when it's at zero balance, put it in a baggie, stick it in water, and put it in the freezer so it's in a big block of ice.
Good.
And then you just can't get to it. It's my easy tip for you today.
Perfect.
The final thing you say is a couple things, actually. One of the things you say is make sure that you really take a look at getting current on your outstanding debts. Critical, right?
Absolutely. The best way to do that is to go to annualcreditreport.com. You'll get your free once-a-year credit report. It doesn't count as an inquiry, so you're not going to lose points over it. But take a look at it. Go through the entire process. If you see something erroneous, dispute it and get it off, especially if there's multiple collections for the same thing. So let's say you have a collection, there's 3 of them, but it's only 1. Get those 2 removed. You'll get 20 points for each one you take off. So look at your credit report. It is so essential. So when you find that perfect house, it's not like an aha moment and now you get a higher rate or you can't buy the house.
All right. Really know where you are. Dean Wegner, thanks so much for the advice. We appreciate it. Always nice to have you here. If you'd like more information on improving your credit score, you can go to our website at abc15.com. Click on the lifestyle link at the top of the page, and there you will find Smart Family.